There's nothing quite like going home to a cozy space, especially this time of the year. And if there's anyone who knows how to make a room cozy, it's Stephanie Holdaway from Gatehouse Furniture and Interior Design. She's here today to break it down for us step by step of how to create a warm and inviting space for winter. I love it when you're here.
Oh, I love being here.
By the way, if you love our set, this is the mastermind behind all of it. She designed everything top to bottom, and we've been loving it.
Good.
Just so you know.
So fun. It's been fun.
So you have some tips for us, and I like that you're making it easy. Let's jump into the first one because it's one I'm always curious about, texture.
Yes. Well, texture, I mean, there's no better way to bring in that coziness than textures. So one of the easiest things to do is rugs and pillows. So starting with that, we have so many. I mean, just feel these. You just kind of want to...
Beautiful. I want to like curl up on that with a blankie.
Take your shoes off, right? And just like squiggle your toes through it.
This is beautiful, too.
Isn't this wonderful?
Wow.
I love this one. Anything that gives you that just yummy
but
feel.
your thick plush rugs too, like they're cozy. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Not all rugs are like feel like this, but
well,
for
they
sure.
should, right?
They should. They definitely should.
Yes, and another fun part of the cozy layers trend is layering two rugs. So another texture, like this, you know, woven natural rug, and then put something
cozy on
really
top.
pretty on top of it.
I have never thought to do that. Does it get really thick, or does it work?
No, and especially on a hardwood floor, tile, anything like that, this just kind of creates all the layers, and then this one can go all the way around your whole room, you know, all the way around your sofas and behind that and everything, and then this can be more surrounded.
Like a little
right
accent cozy spot. That's such a great idea. Okay, also dark colors, which I like that you bring this up because so many of us lately are shying away from the darks and going toward like the brights and the whites, but you say that's the way to warm up a space for winter.
It is, and it's so easy to do, and you can have any kind of background, so if you have mostly white, that's great, but bring in some deeper, darker, richer colors to contrast with that. Same thing, rugs do that wonderfully, pillows. Another idea would be like wallpapers or paint a room black or navy, something like that.
See, that's so gutsy, and I like that you're willing to like take risks and do cool things like that.
Have some fun with it.
I am obsessed with some of this wallpaper because it kills two birds with one stone. You have the texture, but then you're also bringing in the darker color as well.
Exactly.
Would you put this everywhere or just like on an accent wall? What would you do?
You're seeing it more and more all over the room, but yes, an accent wall works great, or little spaces.
I like that. You also want to layer is a big one that you've been doing.
Lots of layers, kind of what we've been talking about, but some other easy ways to do that are wonderful rows with
look how cute
more
with
great
the palm
texture.
buns. I want this.
Fur, everyone wants fur.
Perfect Christmas present.
And anything knit just brings in that cozy, warm texture. You just want to kind of go in and curl up and read a book.
Speaking of books, that's another way to spruce up the space. I was noticing this when I was in your showroom the other day in Orem. You have so many like interesting books that are all different topics, but it's more for decoration than anything, right?
Decoration, but also the fact that they are interesting books. It does kind of invite you into the room, and you want to kind of sit down and look through beautiful pictures.
And a lot of them are oversized like this. Where would you set this?
On a coffee table, anywhere like that. You know, we have books back here on the console even, just everywhere.
Little touches here and there.
And of course in bookshelves, anything
of course.
like that.
The bookshelves, that's a no-brainer.
The obvious.
Okay, lights is a big one. It's probably my favorite one that we're talking about.
Well, and that's huge, and it makes such a big dramatic difference. So whether it's from overhead lighting to lamp lighting to candles and hurricanes, even like right now with the holidays, little rice lights.
Those are so cool because they don't, I mean, it's just battery operated, right? You don't, like, there's nothing connected. You can stick it literally anywhere.
Anywhere.
Whether it's in a garland or in something like this.
And
it just works.
It brings so much warm glow into the room.
I love that idea. Okay, also the antique brass we're seeing everywhere, and you say it's a great way to sort of warm up a space and create a wintry feel.
Exactly.
Why is that?
Well, again, it's the very warm color. It really helps offset grays. Grays are still very, very popular. And so you just add in the brass like on hardware or in little accessories like trays, candle holders, anything you can do, and it mixes well. Brass mixes with everything, whether it's chrome and silver to black metal to bright gold metal. Like, it just mixes with everything.
I love that. Okay, before we wrap up, I just have to quickly mention leather and other natural elements are a big one as well. You see a lot of like the wood in your showroom, some of the beads, and then the furs as well.
Yep, furs, leather. It brings again that really warm, just
feel. I just want to like wrap up in one of these blankies and like go to bed now.
Right.
Can I leave for the day?
Yes, everyone sleep in.
Or instead of sleeping in, go check out Stephanie's showroom, Gatehouse #1 Furniture and Interior Design, everyone. All the information right there on your screen. You can also give them a call there at that phone number or follow them on Instagram. They have some great style inspo and some fun hashtags going on just to get inspired for winter. And thank you for coming. We love it when you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, stick around because